Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time tuning in, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, hit the bell, you'll receive notifications of future videos, and be sure to subscribe, of course. Alright, so it is August 23rd, Sunday, right at 12 o'clock noon. It has been exactly 3 weeks since I inspected hive number 1 over here. I added the top box about 6 weeks ago. They've been provided 2 to 3 gallons of sugar water down in the main hive body, the deep, to draw out the 10 frames that were brand new foundation. So I just want to see how well they are drawing out wax on the frames in the top box, and then move into the bottom box for a hive inspection. Also kind of curious to see if the 3-week break has allowed the bees to stabilize a little more than me coming out weekly. And by stabilize, I mean I'll be checking to see, or hope to notice, perhaps some of the brood frames look a little better than they have been. That's something else I need to remember to start doing, because there is not a queen excluder to check the inner cover for the queen, because I have found her on the bottom side of the inner cover, not this hive but another hive. So it is possible. And this queen is marked. However, if I find a queen that is not marked, that means they finally replaced her, which is something they've been really trying to do this year. And it's really hard to tell on the yellow foundation if they're drawing wax. Part of me thought they just don't like the yellow foundation for some reason. It looks like they're doing absolutely nothing with it, really, even though they have a food source with the in-hive feeder. Alright, well, not much to check there. So let's get down into the colony. See what they're up to. Looks like they have about half a gallon. And this is a nice feature with the Man Lake's Pro feeders. If you get any dead bees, which there's a few, you can simply try and remove them just by pulling out the tubes there. They do advertise that it's supposed to help prevent bees from drowning, but I don't think anything on the market will really prevent bees from drowning, but it does make for easy clean out. Alright, here we go. You can definitely see some nectar, sugar water most likely, that they're storing in that frame. It looks like they're drawing out some wax and everything. I was really hoping they would use the sugar water a little better, a little more efficient, and draw out the top box, so eventually the queen could expand the brood nest to that. I already see some brood on the next frame. This is more so of a food frame, really. So is this frame 4. Let's see, frame 4. Got some nice food, some brood. I'll be checking for some eggs until I find the queen. They're definitely storing a lot of the, assuming a lot of the provided sugar water down in the brood chamber, which is, it's not exactly what you want to see. A lot of pupated larvae, a lot of uncapped cells as well, which is a hygienic behavior. And when you see that, it's a safe assumption. When you see that and deformed wings on this bee, see if I can get that on camera. Yep. That bee right there, you can see deformed wings. So you got a few disease, symptoms of disease going on, and it is a good time to treat, which is something I knew I was going to have to do, and it looks like I'll be starting that this afternoon. I'll have to come back out and treat. And yeah, we have eggs. There's eggs throughout, so they have a queen. Now I'm just curious to see if it's the same queen, meaning the marked one. Hopefully we'll find that out here shortly as we go through the rest of the frames. I have found the queen on the very last frame quite a few times because I believe they start to realize when a whole bunch of sunlight enters the hive, something's going on, and that's me inspecting them. So they move to the very last frame because I also think they have picked up on my routine, which is starting from the right and working my way to the left. There she is right there. So they are obviously still queen right. I just want to check a few things. I'm going to see if there's any, I was going to say if there's any queen cells, but even if there are, probably just going to let it go, honestly, and let nature take its course. Yeah, there's eggs on this frame as well. So she's doing a pretty decent job with the brood chamber. You can see a few bees feeding her right now. So let's put her back. Let's take a look at these last two frames, which I don't think I'm going to find anything on them. Because they're new frames. Alright, so I'm not going to mess with them at all. See where she is on this frame again. She's moved out of the way. She's on the bottom, right? She should be okay. Alright, we'll get them boxed up. That's pretty much it. Queen right. Okay looking brood, not the best. They have about half a gallon of sugar water, so no need to provide them anymore, and not really making much progress with the top box, the medium super. I was hoping they would really start to draw that out, but they just aren't right now. And if you're watching the channel for the first time and this is the first video you're watching, just be aware I've pulled several frames from this hive over the last month to make splits and everything. So they're still trying to rebound from that, really. They had a really nice population of bees as the nectar flow was finishing up. Alright, that does it for hive number 1. Queen right. as you saw, not making as much progress as I wanted to see in the top box, but you know, there's only so much you can do, and they should have some pretty nice frames of brood rolling into the fall. However, after the summer solstice, the queens do slow down in laying eggs, so that's something else to keep in mind. Alright, that does it for this week with hive number 1. Thanks for watching Cole's Farm. We're also on Instagram and Facebook. If you type in Cole's Farm NC for North Carolina, that'll help you navigate to the page, or you can use the icons in the very top right of the banner on our homepage on YouTube. Okay, that does it for now. Oh yeah, and if you're watching this video and you're around the Jacksonville, North Carolina area, we have honey bottled and available for sale right now. Just use the book now button on Facebook and Instagram, make an appointment, and we would love to get you some of our honey. Alright, thanks again everybody. Tune in next week, actually in about 2 weeks, so maybe about first week or so of September, I'll be out here again to take a look at hive number 1. Alright, that does it for this week. Thanks for watching everybody.